Yeah, the beginnings of the basketball tournament, the Al Van Wee Rotary Classic, were actually started at the College of Wooster. The decision was made to have a basketball tournament to kick off the season. One of the stipulations with Al himself is that he was honored to have his name go on the tournament, but he said at that time, he said, "I'd like this to be more than a basketball tournament. I think there needs to be another component." So the decision was made to Al's suggestion to do a food collection. So back in the early days, probably 94, 95, 96, that was really the main part of the food collection, was bring food, get into the game free. Yeah, and then in subsequent years, the whole project started to take on a life of its own and grew and grew and grew, and we expanded the game donations to having donated items for a raffle, which brought in a lot of cash, which was also passed along to people. And then we went into the local elementary schools, and that really became the biggest part of the food collection. So we had nice Rotary member involvement from that aspect, both at the games collecting food, but then it really became a big project getting out to the elementary schools and making the food collections. One of the other really, I think, maybe the most fun component that we have of the whole weekend and the week of collection is what we call the youth basketball clinic. And what we do is try to line that up the Sunday prior to the tournament. And what that is we invite all the 3rd through 6th grade kids in the community, boys and girls, to come to the College of Wooster and have a fundamental skill clinic in basketball, which is conducted by the College of Wooster basketball players. And then in addition to that, at the same time, the youth coaches are invited to a session on coaching techniques with Coach Steve Moore. We really do have some numbers as well, so I think I'll take a look at this, so I'm not making it up. But over the years, the number of kids who've attended over the years of the youth clinic is over 4,000. And again, that's 3rd through 6th grade boys and girls. They brought in 15,000 food items. That would be cans and boxes of food, and $2,500 in cash donations. And that was usually the coaches dropping $5 in the hat or whatever it was when they came. And we served over 500 youth coaches who had their session with Coach Steve Moore. So those are the results of the kids clinic. As far as at the games, as we collected the food, over these years, 63,000 food items brought into the games for free or reduced admission, and cash contributions of over $50,000 at the games, and that was through the raffle, and again, people dropping money into the hat as it was at the entrance there. And then as far as the club, we would also solicit the club each year with a letter and ask the club members to make a donation to be either benefactors or sponsors of the tournament with their names in the program, and that's produced over $175,000 over the life of the tournament. And then the big one, the school collection that we talked about with our people going out and working with the kids at the schools, that has brought in over 500,000, $500,000 food items to be dropped off at people to people. So those are the results, and those are some good numbers.